Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Infinite Facts. Halloween isn't just about costumes and candy. It's a holiday built on ancient fears. It's a time when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and certain animals were once believed to be messengers from the dark side. We're talking about creatures that became tangled up in myths of magic, witchcraft, and the supernatural. From the sleek black cat, said to be a witch's familiar, to the foreboding raven that symbolized death itself, these animals carry a heavy legacy. Tonight, we're going to peel back the layers of fun and fright to uncover the dark side of Halloween, where these ancient myths and mysteries still lurk in the shadows. Are you ready to explore the legends behind our favorite spooky creatures? Let's begin. Our story starts with one of Halloween's most iconic figures, the black cat. Sleek, silent, and seen by many as sinister. Where did this reputation come from? Well, our journey takes us back to medieval Europe, a time of widespread superstition and fear. It was then that black cats became tragically linked with witchcraft. People believed they were witches' companions, loyal familiars who assisted in dark magic. Some even whispered that witches could transform into black cats to prowl the night undetected. Because of this, seeing a black cat cross your path was considered a terrible omen, a sign of bad luck, or even a warning of impending death. This fear led to horrific persecution of these beautiful animals. But what's truly fascinating is how differently they were viewed in other cultures. In ancient Egypt, the black cat wasn't feared at all. It was divine. It was held sacred to the goddess Bastet, the protector of the home, women, and children. Cats were mummified and mourned like family members. Isanti. It's strange how a single animal could be seen as both a blessing and a curse. This dramatic shift from a symbol of divinity to one of evil shows just how much human belief can shape our perception of the world around us. So, the next time a black cat saunters by, remember its complex and dual history, once a god, then a demon, and now, a beloved symbol of Halloween. From the shadows on the ground to the terrors of the sky, let's talk about the vampire bat. This is a creature that seems torn straight from a horror novel, a real-life animal that actually feeds on blood. When European explorers first encountered vampire bats in the Americas during the 16th century, their minds immediately went to dark places. The stories they brought back were filled with dread, describing small, winged creatures that drank the blood of livestock and, sometimes humans, under the cover of darkness. These accounts were sensationalized and quickly merged with existing European folklore about vampires and undead spirits. It is no wonder Bram Stoker chose to give his legendary Count Dracula the power to transform into a bat. Their nocturnal habits, their silent flight, and their blood-feeding nature created the perfect storm for a horror legend that still echoes in our culture today. But here is the truth behind the terror. Most of the world's S-1400 bat species are completely harmless to us. In fact, many are incredibly helpful. They are voracious insect eaters, with a single bat capable of consuming thousands of insects in just one night. They're also crucial pollinators for many plants. Yet, despite their ecological importance, the chilling image of the vampire bat persists. Under a full moon, the flutter of their wings and their fleeting shadow can still send a shiver down the spine. A testament to the enduring power of a good scary story. Now, listen closely. Can you hear it? That long, mournful howl echoing in the distance. It's one of humanity's oldest and most primal fears, the call of the wolf. This fear gave birth to one of the most terrifying monsters in folklore, the werewolf. In medieval France and Germany, paranoia ran rampant. Villagers huddled in their homes, convinced that certain men were cursed to transform into savage, bloodthirsty wolves under the light of the full moon. These werewolves, they believed, were driven by an uncontrollable urge to hunt and kill the living. These horrifying legends weren't pulled from thin air. They were inspired by real wolves. But the very traits that make wolves such incredible animals, their intelligence, their fierce loyalty to their pack, their strategic hunting skills were twisted and misunderstood. People projected their darkest fears onto these creatures, turning them into symbols of humanity's own inner beast. The werewolf legend poses a chilling question. What's scarier? The monster that lurks outside in the woods, or the one that might be hiding deep inside each of us? It's a powerful metaphor for our own struggles with our more primal instincts. The wolf, in its true form, is a majestic and social animal, but its shadow self, the werewolf, represents a loss of control, a transformation into something monstrous that we all secretly fear. Let's turn our attention to another creature of the night, one that watches from the trees with silent wings and large, glowing eyes. The owl. It's haunting, echoing call has been a source of both wonder and dread for centuries. The ancient Romans, for instance, were deeply superstitious about them. They believed that an owl's hoot was a grim prophecy, a messenger of death. If an owl was heard hooting near the home of someone who was ill, it was taken as a sign that their end was near. This belief was so strong that the deaths of several Roman emperors, including Julius Caesar, were said to have been foretold by the cry of an owl. In some Native American myths, owls hold a different, but equally mysterious role. They are seen as guardians of the spirit world, able to move between the land of the living and the realm of the dead. Their connection to the night and their silent, predatory nature made them figures of immense spiritual power. Even today, their eerie stare and nocturnal habits make them a perfect symbol for Halloween. They represent wisdom, yes, but also a deep, dark mystery. They are the silent watchers in the dark, reminding us that some things are best left unknown. Finally, we arrive at one of the most ancient and universal symbols of fear, the serpent. From culture to culture, the snake has slithered its way into our darkest myths. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, it's the ultimate tempter, the serpent in the Garden of Eden that represents deception and the origin of evil. This portrayal has deeply influenced Western culture, cementing the snake as a symbol of betrayal in the underworld. This idea wasn't unique. In ancient mythologies across the globe, giant serpents and dragons were often depicted as chaotic, world-ending monsters that heroes had to slay. But the snake's symbolism isn't entirely negative. In many other cultures, it represents something completely different: rebirth and healing. Think about it. A snake sheds its old, worn-out skin to emerge fresh and new. Its powerful act of transformation made it a symbol of regeneration, immortality, and life itself. The rod of Asclepius, a snake-entwined staff, is still a symbol of medicine today. So, what does this have to do with Halloween? Maybe this dual nature of the serpent is the key. Halloween is a night where we confront our fears, our monsters, our own underworld. We dress up as the things that scare us, and in doing so, we face them. And perhaps, like the snake, we emerge on the other side, renewed and a little less afraid of the dark. So, every Halloween, we put on our masks, we tell our ghost stories, and we face the monsters that have haunted humanity for centuries. But as these legends of black cats, bats, wolves, owls, and snakes show us, the things we often fear the most are born from misunderstanding. We project our anxieties onto the natural world, turning incredible creatures into symbols of our own inner darkness. The next time you see a black cat cross your path on a crisp autumn evening, don't be afraid. Don't think of curses or bad luck. Instead, remember its long and storied history. Maybe it's not an omen of doom. Maybe it's just saying hello from the other side. Happy Halloween, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the shadows. If you enjoyed uncovering these myths, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more explorations into the unknown, and share your favorite Halloween legend in the comments below. Stay curious, and stay spooky.